10 years, I want to be, known as a true professional, a guy that played the game the right way. Hopefully still in the league and still effective in the league. There's not many people that last in double-digit years.
Stephen Curry, first unanimous selection.
This is hard to believe for the lead. He's walking away.
Oh, man.
Step for three. He made it.
Here's the record.
Got it. Stephen Curry. He puts it in at the buzzer.
The greatest shooter this game has ever seen.
A lot of guys are put into certain categories. Now because of Steph Curry, you have to move guys like Reggie Miller and Ray Allen as one of the best shooters. Steph Curry is in the league by himself as the best shooter ever, and this number states that.
It's extraordinary that he's 33 years old and he's getting better and better. I always knew that he would be the greatest shooter that I ever had the opportunity to coach, and he certainly proved that. Tell me where you could find someone that achieves the greatness that he has achieved and has the generosity of spirit and the humility of spirit to make you feel you want more for him. And I truly want more for him.
It's just incredible to watch Steph. I think his greatness is at the level now where we just expect it. Maybe that's the true measure of greatness, when a guy can hit 9 or 10 threes and you don't even bat an eye because you've seen it before and you know you're going to see it again. I was there the night Ray Allen broke Reggie's record. I was broadcasting that game. It was a huge thrill to be there. It'll be a huge thrill to be in the building when Steph breaks Ray Allen's record.
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of emotion. Ray is arguably one of the greatest shooters of all time, our generation. But there's a new gunslinger coming down the pike, and he goes by the name of Stephen Curry.
Curry to end the third. Baked it in!
I'm sure there'll be a lot of tears flowing, but they're well-deserved tears.
To accomplish everything he's accomplished in this short amount of time that he's done it, while also being who he is as a teammate, as a husband, as a father, the list goes on. It's very impressive. Even reaching the top of the mountain, my first year here, winning a championship, him being MVP, you would think he's there, but the most impressive thing is the hunger, to stay there, to continue to improve, and to age with grace.
For me, just growing up in the Bay Area and being able to watch him come into the league as a rookie and a young kid and, wowing everyone with his ability to shoot and how he's changed the game, it's been honestly really inspirational for me who's, playing basketball, but I think everyone in this area and across the world.
I've seen Steph from the beginning. I remember playing against him when he was a rookie and just finding his way. You saw greatness in him. He just made it cool to go out there and have fun and have some shimmy, and at 6'3", not being the tallest guy on the floor is something you don't normally see, or we haven't seen to this magnitude before.
He's just a special guy. He's one of one. Us playing that game in January and him having that 62-point game versus Portland at home was something that most people would say was an out-of-body experience. It'll be amazing to see, when he breaks the record, and the records that he'll continue to be able to set is truly amazing.
Anytime you break a league record, especially one that has names like Ray Allen at the top, it's just incredibly impressive. It speaks, obviously, to his work ethic and really that he's changing the game.
Steph has made the three-point shot. Because of its efficiency, it's a very vital part of the game now, and you can't change that.
Steph Curry is by far the greatest long-distance shooter I've ever seen in my life. He's unguardable. Literally in range when he gets to half court. No one has played the point guard position the way Steph Curry plays the point guard position. And what I love more than anything is the joy that he has playing. He's having so much fun. You can just see it. It's contagious.
His ability to create his own shot off the dribble and the distance, you have to start guarding him as he crosses half court. He's in constant motion with or without the basketball.
Draymond, the decision maker, wiped out Lillard. Curry, 3.
That's a tough thing to guard for the NBA 24 seconds. It's amazing when he takes those shots from 35 plus feet down and you're saying, oh my God, what is he doing? And it's splash.
Yes, sir!
His craft, he's perfected it like no one has in the history of basketball. He is simply the best shooter I've seen. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to break a record, and he's going to bury anyone behind him.
really a longevity record that I feel like he deserves it to have. A testament to the way he changed the game and the way everybody's trying to play it right now is all because of him. For me personally, I like all the ones where he shoots and then turns around a little bit early. That's the ultimate confidence thing. He did it right in front of me when I was in Sacramento. I don't know if he knew I was there or not on the bench, but he shot it, turned around, and I didn't feel good at the moment, but inside you're still laughing and smiling because that's a dope shot.
Steph's greatness didn't happen overnight. This is a lifelong achievement. He deserves all the praise because he truly has changed the game of basketball, and the three-point shot is now such a premium in the game. You can thank Stephen Curry for that, and I maybe had a little part to deal with that, but Steph is a true innovator with the ball in his hands. He's a marksman like we've never seen before. He will solidify himself as the greatest when he gets that #1 spot.
You know, Steph stands alone right now, and it's a tremendous great accomplishment for him.
Steph has changed the game of basketball in many, many ways. Your transition defense is a little different now because of what Steph has done over the years. A three-point shot at the three-point line is a mid-range to him. You can easily throw the word around, oh, that was a lucky shot, for some people.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
It's an incredible record, you know, really well deserved from someone who's about as good a shooter as we've ever seen in a variety of ways. When I watch him take a quick catch and shoot, it's almost like he had a reaction to something, like he shoots it so quick. I don't know how he does it so quick and so fluid and so accurately. There couldn't be a more deserving leader on the top of the three-point list.
For Steph to be #1 in three-point field goals made, it's the right thing because he is the greatest shooter of all time. But to do it, the way he's done it, the way he's changed the game, it's been remarkable to watch, and it's been a treat to watch him.
We all talk about, you know, who's the GOAT. And the reality is it's all subjective. But the one thing that isn't subjective when you talk to anyone is who's the greatest shooter ever. There is no debate when you're talking the GOAT shooter, and that's Steph, and the way he's changed the game. I don't think we've ever seen anything like it, and I'm not sure we'll see anything like it again.
Guarding him from the start, Wiggins again. Here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is! Stephen Curry, the all-time three-point king in the NBA.
Working on Fournier, up top to Curry, quick release, and splash! There it is! The best shooter the game has ever seen.
Here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is!